Yo, what up? It's KC, the Red Pill Alpha, back at you fellas again with that motherfucking heat. Y'all already know what time it is. Wrists, elbows, knees, feet, shin to the back of her motherfucking neck, holding her down, locking her down, submerging her down that motherfucking game. Oh yeah, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. As soon as I'm done with these videos, piping hot status, you're going to get it down your phone into your ear, all ear candy game. If you got any comments, get them in my Gmail, rellsfargo12@gmail.com. That's RELLSFARGO12@gmail.com. Or you can just hit me on any social sites you see up there. And I prefer the Gmail though. And remember, I'm gonna plug this in too. Comment. I want to reply to you guys' comments, so always comment. And for any live bookings or any Gmail consultation about the dating game or whatever you guys want to know, I'm here. Get at me. I'm always be here. Holler at me. And for the newcomers, if you want to join my social media site, hit me in the DM so I know who you are, so we can avoid all the weirdos and the crazy shit. This fake friend requests and shit like that. Now let's get into it. She, your wife or ex-wife, will stress you into an early grave. Oh yeah, if you allow that shit to take place, it'll happen. You know how many guys I see out here that's going through so much turmoil and torment, just being belittled, being ran through, and just being marginalized and just been treated like shit when it comes to a divorce and when it comes to the court system, alimony, child support, you name it. I've seen a lot of that, man. And this is for the young fellas that's coming up through life. Your 18s, 35, or 30 or whatever. You guys never been married. Yeah, most you probably have is a relationship or a baby mama or something, but you never been married. And this is for the young guys, so you guys will not have to go through this, and you will always want to learn from guys like this that been through this shit. Let's get to it. I've never been married before, nor will I ever get married. I ain't with it, especially in today's society. Now, they'd have called me back then and whatever in the 90s or something when the loyalty was somewhat still there. I probably would have gave it a shot. Who knows? And plus, I was more in my purple pill stage around that time too, so who knows? But now, man, please. From what I see, the marriage game is set up for men to automatically lose, no matter what. It's set up for you to automatically lose. You got to come off everything. Your dignity, your pride, your finances, everything that you have accumulated for, your retirement, your 401k, your whatever early investments, whatever whatever sort of retirement funds that you got set up through your investments, your business retirement funds and all that. I've seen so many dudes get their shit took like real shit over a divorce. Now let's get to it. It seems like every man I either encountered or have encountered got the bad end of the deal when it came to their divorce. When I was young, the loyalty within the household amongst a husband and a wife was strong as fuck. Now you just don't see that anymore. And a lot of guys that's my age, you can contest it. You know what it is. You can agree to this. There's no contesting it because you're not going to do nothing but agree to it. When we was coming up in the 90s, the loyalty was thick. And if you was a kid and you remember somewhat of the 80s, it was even thicker. That's when Big Mama used to be around. That's when the men actually held down the household and the women actually nurtured and played their position as wives. That's not going on no more. You got older women trying to be young nowadays. You got young women that's not groomed about being loyal and being a wife. So it's totally fucked up through the female nature. It's totally fucked up. Their ways and and how they conduct a relationship is all the way backwards. You basically got to have 2 or 3 other bitches on the side if you in the main relationship. That's just real shit, man. You know, you basically got to wear condoms with your wife nowadays. What kind of shit is that? But that's the times we living in. Like real shit. Now, let's get to it. I believe those were the days when women knew their position and the men held everything down like a real man was supposed to do. Nowadays, it seems like, you know, holding on to a relationship is very challenging. You know, holding on to your wife, her holding on to her husband, and vice versa. And you know, a guy holding on to his girlfriend, a girlfriend holding on to her boyfriend, it's definitely very challenging nowadays. And you know that. Look what's going on. Social media's out here. It took a toll on a lot of these relationships. Real shit. It gave women who, you know, who had the loyalty and the courage to be a mother, you know, to be a wife, you know, to have her loyal, you know, to be within her household and within her family, you know, social media kind of gave them the out to actually raise their options up and, you know, do what they do on social media to gain a lot of followers and guys jumping in their DMs, telling them what they want to hear, you know, and it's bending these women all out of shape to where they like, fuck a husband, fuck a relationship. Now, if it come, but I'm not really looking for it. I'm going to get mine off. Shit, this is the fun time. This is the exciting era, so I'm going to live within it. I worry about getting married when I'm 40 and 50. Huh? No one's going to take you serious then. Get the motherfucking picture. Now let's get straight to it. Who do we blame? Social media? Women? The white man? Hell, white men are going through the same shit just as well. Real shit. Or do we actually take the responsibility as men for following this, you know, for allowing this shit to go on? Yes, I said it, as men. Tricks and simps are men. Oh yeah, that's why it's like that. There's too many tricks out here. There's too many fucking simps. There's too many validation givers. You know, there's too many guys out here that's willing to look at you can hear the shit in the songs. I just heard a song the other day. A guy was saying he was rapping a song talking about he can do whatever she wants, she can get whatever she wants, and he'll fly her here, fly her there, you know, and these women, we're visual, man. We like to look at that ass, that titty. We want to see how bad you are. You know, we want to jump down on you. We don't give a fuck about your baggage when we first jump down on you. When you trying to get up on that shit, trying to get up in it, we don't give a fuck about what's behind you, what you got carrying over your shoulder, how many problems you got, where you work at. We don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't give a fuck you stand in a cardboard box. I want to nail that shit. You bad. That's how men are. You know, women go off their ears. So if they hearing shit or if they seeing things that's basically deceitful and they can deceive them 100%, they don't care. They'll still test that shit. They will test it and they're going to test it. That's just how they are, man. You know, that's how they get their learning experience. Some of them learn, some of them don't. You know, we all got a pattern of how we get our learning experiences. That's how they get theirs, you know. Going off the shit they hear. They listen to that shit in that music. That's the commercial life to them. So they seek that. And you got guys out here that's wearing these jewelry, driving the cars and all this shit, stunting when they ain't really got it. To bring in that, you know, those type of women that's listening to that shit. And they fucking them, yeah. But they toss them to the side of the road just as well. And you got to blame them hoes too for accepting that shit and allowing that shit to take place. That's why we got a fucked up society when it comes to marriage. That's why the marriage isn't strong like it used to be. You know, that's motherfuckers just don't trust one another. That's just how it is. You know, these women are listening to dudes like Steve Harvey who puts movie and books out, encouraging them to, you know, to think like a man while acting like a lady, which is impossible to do. That's why you see so many divorces. And all that intertwines with social media. So if they hearing that motherfuckers like Steve Harvey, his types and shit, and all sorts of other dudes just like him, I don't know I don't know these guys personally, but I know him specifically. He was one of the ones that kind of fucked up the game too. So I'm going to throw him out there. He may not be the leader of it, but he's the one I can really think of. So guys like him, right along to social media, intertwined and fucked up the dating game. Intertwined fucked up the relationship and the marriage game to where it's kind of non-existent. You know, it's real shit. Now, in my opinion, that's what I believe. Now this is my opinion. I believe guys like Steve Harvey actually fucked it up. I'm seeing guys get ripped from asshole to appetite in divorce court all the time. Dudes being taken, you know, for their life savings like it's a laughing matter. Dudes are working their ass off, completing 12 to 16-hour shifts and have nothing to show for it but a receipt from the courts. Just a receipt. And paying bills and all that shit, you can't stack. You can't get your money in. You know, the bitch is taking you. She's ripping them pockets. Paying a bitch alimony, child support, you know, if y'all have any children together. Paying her mortgage, paying for her cost of living, etc. You know, just everything that comes with it. That's agreed upon in the court. That's court ordered for you to do. For years and years and years to come. Oh, real shit, bro. That's how it go down. Dudes literally losing themselves over this shit. Not only losing themselves, losing their finances, losing their health, losing their hair, walking around this motherfucker looking like you know, looking damn near like a skeleton. All behind a bitch. Real shit, all behind a bitch. Niggas a dead man walking, all behind a bitch. You know? While she's enjoying the fruits of your labor, tricking it off on another dude. A younger dude at that. Yeah. And this right here is particularly for you older guys that's going through this shit. Or get ready to go through this shit. Or you may see the future with it. You and your bitches got your ups and downs. Y'all on Rocky Hill. You know? This shit is going to occur. That's what happens, man. What you think? She taking your shit and I'm going to start a business. And I'm going to put it up so if we think about getting together, I'm going to give all the money back to him. And we can just grow and build. And he'll see it. Every last dime he gave me was accounted for and I gave it back to him. Get the fuck out of here. She going to run that shit up, man. She going to get herself together. She's going to fuck with that young nigga. She's going to pay him out. All you got to do is slaughter her out, throw her out, you know, burn up her car, you know, roll out, you know, do what he do. You know how these young niggas roll. I was one of them guys. I mean, I played that position a whole lot. Fucking with divorcees and, you know, ex-wives and shit like that. I did that shit, man. And, it, you know, was it cool at the time? Yeah, I was young. I was having fun. It was exciting. You know, I needed that drilling. Now, nah. Because shit, motherfucker put a bullet in your motherfucking head. They catch your ass now doing that shit. It ain't worth dying over no ass, man. Real shit. Let's get to it. You know. Hell yeah. That'll stress a man out and will send him into an early grave. Look at the Bill and Melinda Gates divorce. You know, they getting divorced. Bill Gates and Melinda Gates. After over 25 years, she's fouled on his ass. She's going to take him for what he's got, you know. She's been with over 25 years, and she's going to get half of that. Or if not more. I mean, ain't no telling, bro. You know, at his age, this could be fatal, you know. This could be fatal health-wise. This could send him to an early grave. Real shit. You know. Look how long they've been together. He's so attached to her. And then she come and pull this shit, pull the rug up on this. Y'all old. I mean, at the age they are, man, they should have just rolled it on out. Whatever they was going through, it could have been worked out. They could have just rolled it on out, man, until the wheels fell off. But she pulled a rug from up on her. At the age he is, he's going to slip and fall and might not get back up. Real shit. You know, shit. It's cold, bro. How many of you guys, and that's crazy. Look how long they've been together, though, bro. That's crazy, man. How many of you guys right now that knows a motherfucker going through this shit or have went through it? I know so many dudes who have fell victim to the alimony system. It's damn near equal to the criminal system. Real shit. You know it's terrible when you got guys allowing a girlfriend to stretch them into an early grave. So imagine if those type of guys were married. You could die 2 times over. Okay then. You know, and this is real right here, you know. Please send a comment on this matter. It's for the follower, you know, for the subscribers, the followers or whatever. Comment on this matter and let me know what you think and we can elaborate on this shit, man. This is real. I'm looking forward to hearing from a former husband, who's been through this shit. I'm looking forward to hearing from a former husband who's been through this shit, so he can at least give me my story. You know, give me his story, and we can go ahead and put that out here for the subscribers, for the young fellas, so they won't have to go through it. Like this shit, share this shit, subscribe. It's the motherfucking message. Don't put yourself in that situation, man. In today's society, it's really not worth even walking the motherfucker down the aisle. For what? For her to get on social media and do what the fuck she want to do? For her to hold her body from you? She's not giving you exclusive access to the body. You're not going to get none of that when you're married. That's when this shit drop off. You really get the exclusive access while you're not married. Pay attention to this shit. You know? So she get tired of you, get tired of seeing you, jump to another guy, her hypergamy set in. Is that why you get married? All this shit will occur on you. It will happen to you. And then she turn around and take you for your shit. Holla.